son. You can't run from your past.
Oh, well, here he is, the man of the hour, Simu.
Oh, it's wonderful to meet you, man.
We know that once you're a Marvel hero, you quickly become famous all around the world and get your own action figure. But what is the biggest perk of being a Marvel hero that no one really talks about?
Going to Disneyland. I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but we get, we generally get this one opportunity to go to Disneyland and to bring a bunch of our friends and to have a tour guide with us, this VIP guide, that mystical guide that kind of leads us through back entrances and gets us line bypass privileges, and we only get to use it once. But I used it on a friend of mine's wedding. Just happened to play my younger sister, Xiaoling, played by the Meng'er Zhang, who got married in LA, and the day after surprised her with a trip to Disneyland. So these are pretty amazing perks. And if you love Disneyland and you love theme parks, you'll know just how cool it is to be able to sneak past the lines just that one time.
I think it's the perk is that my parents are really proud, but they don't tell me and they don't show me, like when a very typical Asian parents. But at the same time, they really were into collecting my toy figures, so that they asked me to pay, first of all, and to buy all of those figures in dozens and dozens and sign them and then give it to them, and so that they can give to their friends as favors. So that's something I've never done before in any of my films before. But it's a small statement to say that I really made not only my parents proud, but I feel like a lot of friends and family and people that I don't even know in our community, especially in the Asian American communities, are very much looking forward to this film and feel proud and feel seen and feel empowered by this film.
Is this what you wanted?
You made a name for yourself with dramatic movies like Short Term 12 and Just Mercy. So how did you convince Marvel to hire you for their often very humorous film? What was like your pitch to them?
You didn't think Short Term 12 was very funny?
I laughed my ass off.
I don't know. I don't know how I convinced them. I didn't go in to the pitch and pitch them something that was extremely comedic. I was actually pitching them a family drama. But I do think humor and pain are often companions, at least in my experience. I think when there is struggle and pain, there's often a joke right around the corner. And this really is a movie about a family dealing with pain, but it's also characters who are very enjoyable, and they're all kind of covering up that pain in different ways, and humor is a big part of it.
I told my men they wouldn't be able to kill you if they tried. Glad I was right.
Hopefully young cinema fans will watch more Asian films because of Shang-Chi, maybe.
Yes.
What kind of films would you recommend to these people? Probably not the most famous ones like Tiger and Dragon. They already know these probably, but which unknown movies would you recommend to them?
Oh, I think the younger generation, they probably don't know too much about, the Hong Kong cinema, especially which inspired this film, but also in China, there are a lot of martial arts films, but there are a lot of dramas as well that are really beautiful. And, Tony Leung, in our film, who's a, movie theater legend. He's made so many classic films that I'm sure the audience, after watching this film, would want to go watch, more of his films. He is just so transformative and magical in every one of his films. In the Mood for Love, Infernal Affairs, and all these, amazing cinema pieces that people will get to enjoy.
Ooh, that's a great question. I mean, I would start with some of Tony Leung's early movies, Chungking Express, In the Mood for Love. There and if you want to watch great martial arts and kung fu movies, I mean, just go down the rabbit hole of Jackie Chan. Watch the Ip Man series. If you haven't seen Crouching Tiger, watch Crouching Tiger. You can go all the way back to 36 Chambers. Jet Li's Tai Chi Master is a great reference from our movie. So you could watch movies for the next 5 years.
What were the main inspirations for the action scenes? Did you watch a lot of wuxia movies for preparation?
Yeah, we got to. I mean, that was one of the most fun parts of the process was just rewatching some of our favorite martial arts movies of the past and finding inspiration and so much of Asian cinema's rich library of amazing movies. So there's a lot of references to a lot of great movies in our film that I think would be fun to try to find.
Something you probably didn't like as much was the tough workout regime you had to go through during production. So I was curious, what was the first cheat meal that you had after you finished shooting?
Korean barbecue. I'm a big Korean barbecue fan, and if you haven't exposed yourself to it, it is wonderful. You know, you go to a restaurant, there's a grill right on your table, and you get grilled the meat right in front of you, and you go straight from the grill right onto your plate, and you eat it pretty much right away. Really, really delicious, and you must try it.
I had it, it's great. If you could choose, which Marvel hero should Shang-Chi meet in an upcoming film?
Spider-Man. I think the both of them are, you know, pretty young, pretty relatable dudes. I feel like they'd really get along with each other.
Shang?
Yeah.
You changed your name from Shang to Sean?
Yeah, I don't.
I wonder how your father found you.
I was 15 years old, all right?
What is your name change logic?
There are two very funny karaoke scenes in the film. Unfortunately, you're not part of them, but what's your go-to karaoke song?
I actually sing Hotel California, which is in our film, and I was like laughing out loud when it first came out because I sing that song all the time. So and there are a lot of Chinese language songs that I love to sing at karaoke as well. I really hope our whole cast get to sing karaoke together, you know, maybe at an end credit scene. That would be really cute.
In the film, there are two very funny karaoke scenes. What's your go-to karaoke song, or are you like, oh no, better not? I hate karaoke.
Oh, I wouldn't want to be friends with that guy. Come on. No, I have many. Backstreet Boys. You know Backstreet Boys? I want it that way. There you go. You're the first one that's singing along with me, and I appreciate that. There's you know, Aladdin, you know, Disney. I can show you the world, shining, shimmering, but you know, there's
I know. I just played in the movie, but I don't remember the lyrics.
I've only heard them like 7,000 times. You know, and then I do like to throw in a little bit of hip hop now and again, like an Eminem, you know. His arms are sweaty, knees weak, arms spaghetti. There's mama on a sweater already. Mom's spaghetti. He's nervous, but on the surface he looks calm and ready to drop bombs. But he keeps on forgetting what he wrote. You know, it's always a crowd pleaser. Like it just gets people going. Lose yourself in the music the moment you own it. You better never let it go. You know, it's a wonderful way to get energized, and I'm even feeling more awake just doing it, which is great because I'm jet lagged. But my God, I love karaoke.
I think that was it. Yes, I have to finish. So I'm so sorry, but it was nice singing with you, and hope
wonderful singing with you too, sir.
Have a nice weekend if you have one, obviously.
Thank you. I'll be in the air, but it'll be nice.
Okay, your time starts now. Okay, go for it.
Thank you very much.